Okay, now this is really starting to piss me off. This is like my fourth take trying this narration. Because every time Movie Maker seems to want to shorten it just to tick me off. So here's a battle against Xarennex. He has a YouTube, but he doesn't upload. But still. He might start uploading soon, I don't know. You'll have to ask him on the TrainerSchool chat where his name is Requiem. So he faked out Monkey Man, which means Monkey Man failed for the first time. And then he close combats me, and then he fire blasts me as I go on the Starmie. I take them both well, and now I'm gonna Psychic. Starmie's gonna be like my favorite OU. Starmie and Ness, they're the only two OUs that I'll ever use. Just because, you know, I like their design. So I switch and go out into Rock Ball, which really doesn't matter. He sets up rocks. I Thunder Wave, simply because I want to just slow it down a little bit, so I can just finish it off with the Stone Edge, as opposed to have it take a hit, which would most likely be a CCOHKO. Anyways, he Grass Nuts and Rock Ball, and that does a lot more than I wanted it to. I sell my rocks. So, I'm switching and going into Gardevoir, predicting another Grass Knot, a Trace Levitate, which would have been nice if it had Earth Power, and he's going to go for the Psychic. So I get lefties, and he just blows up in my face, but it kills me, but, you know, it gives me a bit of an advantage not having to deal with Azelf, so it works well for both of us somehow. So I go out in a Monkey Man, and he goes out in a Hannah, his Flygon. And that forces a switch, which I really did not want to do. I wanted him to stay in. But still, Flygon really didn't do anything in this battle except get owned later on. Which you'll see, it was pretty hilarious with Naria. So I U-turn out in a Miltank. He misses Overheat, which I probably wouldn't have lived, so that actually didn't matter. And now I'm just going to EQ it. And I finish it off. So Heatran really didn't do much either. Pretty much the start of this battle for him probably was Starmie, which is right here. And I guess he predicted my switch because he spins. So I probably would have outsped him, but you know, stuff happens. And now he's gonna T-bolt me. I think he's probably timid because this Starmie is modest. If I remember correctly, I don't remember. So I got a Monkey Man and forced the switch, and he goes out into his Skarmory. Monkey Man failed horribly in this battle. It's kind of depressing. See how bad Monkey Man's been doing recently. I think I might actually have to retire him. So yeah, stuff happens. I go in an area, and this is a Flygon getting owned. He gets owned on the switch with a Hidden Power Ice from Naria. That is Epicness reincarnated, and that is why I love Ampharos. Simply because it always predicts the switch in a Flygon, and always does Hidden Power. And I'm going to do it on Skarmory, just to see how much it does. It doesn't do diddly squat, and he whirlwinds me and blows me out in a Rock Ball. Which, I don't even... Rock Ball's a more appropriate name for Golem. I was just thinking of it on the fly. And, you know, stuff. So he starts setting up spikes, which are really annoying. Now I'm gonna Stone Edge hoping for the crit, and I don't get it there. And I didn't even do much. Would have been even less if it was the best steel type wall. Making sure the rock type screws it over. But still, it has a defense that makes Skarmory cry for mommy. It slow flakes that in his rants. Archive. So I Stone Edge, and I get the crit. But I still don't kill, and now he's whirling me. Back out in the Miltank. So yeah, I get hurt by the spikes and the rocks. How annoying. And he's like paralyzed with like 1 HP. I body slam. Down goes Raptor. And now all he has left is Starmie. And he surfs. And it doesn't take down no tank, which is epic. I can go for the body slam. I got a 4-1 lead here, but I gotta run for my money from this thing. He surfs me and stuff that kills Miltank, obviously. And I go into Monkey Man, but the rocks and spikes were way too much for Monkey Man to handle. And unfortunately, he has to go down. So now it's down in area. See if he can kill Starmie. With Thunderbolt. But the first thing I had to do was live this surf, and I live it, and I Thunderbolt. And obviously, Thunderbolt from Specs and Feroce on a Starmie is going to kill. Good game, Xarennex. It was a fun standard match.